Why is it that 80% of wealth belongs to 20% of the population? The reason is it's not something to be negated, because what is negated is mostly embroiled into negativity. And that is so wrong, because it takes your right to be rich. It takes your right to what you can do and what you're capable of. Because you just harp on the same string over and over again. Why? Because it has been fed into your head. It has been indoctrinated in your minds, and you are brainwashed to think that 80% of the wealth belongs to 20%, and these 20% are evil, which is so wrong. You know why? The reason is the 20% do things which 80% do not. And those 80% can never become those 20%. That's the reality. You are creation of the same design as those 20% people are. We all are made in the image of the God. And it's so true. We see divinity in each one of us. That's true. The same principle resonates with all religion of the world. But what differentiates is the very application of it. If all the wealth is bestowed upon a person who is not deserving of it, the amount will be just squandered away in just few decades. It's only the worthy ones who make it huge, because they know what they are capable of and the sanctity to which they can uphold the honor that has been bestowed upon them. That realization is so huge in them that they are grateful for everything they have. They're not evil people. It's just that they are much more aware than the common person who blame the whole world for his or her condition. It's so wrong, because it takes your right to what you could become. So the 20% of the wealth does not belong to any evil, and it will never belong to any devilish power. It may at times, only if you forget your own rights. The right to be prosperous, the right to be positive, the right to see blessing in every circumstance, to learn from it, to become more evolved as a human being and grow exponentially with the challenges that you face. Because that's how they have made what they have made, just because they were able to turn around their circumstance to the best possibility of what they could achieve, and they did it. Where 80% of the population complained about it, had very denigrating attitude towards it, made disparaging remarks about what they were going through and the people whom they had fights with, quarrels with. But those 20% did not do that. They had a different attitude. They scared themselves with the same challenges as the other people who were crippled by it. So 20% of the population is much more evolved than the rest 80%. And that is so true. No one can deny that fact either. And there has been many circumstances you can see in the past where the people who were just rich by the mercy end of being born in a rich family also died like a poor or lost all their money. Why? Because they weren't ingrained enough as the person, evolved as the person, to take care of their wealth and to grow financially. So it's not about the devil act. And even if you think devil act, it doesn't change you as a person. It doesn't change your financial condition, does it? So what's the point of talking about it? Suppose that even if they are evil, let's say that, accept it, maybe 1% of it out of 20%. Does it help you? And if it doesn't, why are we carrying the negative thoughts? Just because it feels good to talk bad about the others who are more successful than us, just to justify what we cannot do, what we are not capable of. We cast aspersion on someone's character. Is it justified either? Think wisely. You will see we are the cause of our own misery, at the same time our own triumph. Look differently. Things will change dramatically. As the perspective change, life change.